Welcome back to TV. So for my video today, I was looking for inspiration on YouTube on things that I could, possibly vlog on, things that I could just do videos on. And I realized that YouTube has a lot of tutorials. As I was scrolling through these tutorials, I kind of noticed that I didn't relate to any one of the tutorials. And I'm trying to figure out, where are the tutorials for the men like me? There's tutorials for girls who like to do their makeup. There's tutorials for the boys that like to do their makeup, kind of like the girls do their makeup. Where are the tutorials for the guys like me? I want to cover shit up. I want to fake it till I make it. I don't want people to think I look a certain way, even though I don't, and I have to take it off at the end of the night. Today, I'm going to be going over life hacks for insecure men like myself. And the first order of business is, if you have a hairline, much like myself right now, which is very much disrespectful, first life hack, it's very easy. Cover that shit up. Done deal. And that's all you gotta do. Now, the one problem with this life hack is that people out here are disrespectful as hell. And they like to touch things that don't belong to them. So, just in case somebody tries to take the hat off of your head, you make sure that you keep your pimp hand strong. Make sure that they never get a thought in that teeny little brain of theirs to take another thing off of your head. For this hack, you have to make sure that you buy the smallest shirt that you can fit into. You gotta make sure you pop out of it, and you gotta make sure that you can't breathe very well. That's how you know that this shirt is meant for you, and that's how you know you're popping in this shirt. This shirt that I have, it's the smallest shirt that I have. And I bought this before I started going to the gym. And, so yeah. See? I look like I gained like 20 pounds, right? See that? See that? Now, like I said, you might not be able to breathe very well in this, but what I do is I carry my inhaler everywhere with me when I wear this shirt. You see? Like, my tits look huge in this shirt. In that other shirt, they were, A cups. In this shirt, they're D cups. It's like, bam, bam, bam. See? Now, that's going to come in very useful, but like I said, it's going to be very, very hard to breathe. Okay, so the next hack is for men, much like myself, very much like myself, who do go to the gym, but leg day just isn't their thing. If leg day just isn't your thing, you like to do a squat and leave, this part's for you. So, the best way to make sure nobody likes to mention your chicken legs is wear sweatpants. When you wear sweatpants, only thing anybody pays attention to is not the chicken little legs that you have. The only thing they pay attention to when you are in sweatpants is the bulge and the ass. For example, I'm not showing my penis on YouTube, just saying. I do enough of that on Instagram. For example, bam! That's all you gotta see. The ass. This next hack is very personal to me. I started it back in high school, legit, when I was a senior in high school, and there was freshmen who had full mustaches, they had full beards, and it was just like, well damn, why can't I have that type of, follicle goodness in my life? What's going on with me? Why? So this hack is for the young ones who they can have this cheat in life and never have to worry about it again. And it has everything to do with mascara. You may be a little weirded out by buying mascara. So whenever I go in to buy mascara, I get on the phone and act like I'm talking to my girlfriend and our baby at home. That's a save. You apply it. You gotta be generous with it. You have to. You apply it. And you just fill it in. You make it look darker. You just light strokes. Light. But you gotta make sure you do it evenly too. If you do it uneven, people are gonna look at you like you fucking weird. Once you put it on evenly, you can start to kind of glob it on. But if you glob it on, you gotta make sure nobody gets too close. There we go. There we we go. So in this next part, this is also for guys like me who were getting shown up their senior year of high school when they're 18 years old, and there's 15-year-olds with connecting beards, and there's 15-year-olds with full beards. So you can do the same thing with the mascara for the sideburns that couldn't, okay? Just fill it in. Don't worry about connecting, we'll get to that. We're gonna connect our beards tonight. Make sure you keep it as far from your skin as possible, just so nobody sees the smudges, they don't see the fakeness of it. Just remember, you're doing this to be beautiful. See? Now for this next part, this is where we get to filling it in. And this has everything to do with, what is this? Eyeliner. You gotta outline it first and foremost. Outline from your sideburns all the way down your face. And make sure you get it where you already filled it in with the mascara, just to make it look a little more convincing. You gotta make sure you get it all. Get all the way down there. There we go. Get underneath there. See it? See it's connecting to the sideburn already. See? It looks so convincing. I swear it will. There we go. There we go. There we go. Don't worry about this looking darker than your beard. We're gonna get to that too. Trust me, this comes with trial and error. Also, disclaimer, make sure that when you do this that you're only seen in like a certain type of light, and you gotta make sure people don't get too close either, or you'll just blow your cover and you'll be found out and you'll be known as a fraud for the rest of your life, and I don't want you to blame me for that. Also, make sure that you connect your mustache to the beard. Make sure to get a little bit on to the mustache just so they see where the connection is, but they just think you have a weaker mustache and you have a stronger beard. You see what I'm getting at? You're already halfway to looking like Drake. Next, we're gonna work on the beard. So for the beard, you gotta realize that this is probably the most artificial part of it all. But if you're committed, it means nothing to you, okay? Women can have their weave, and they can also have their fake eyelashes. We can use their fake eyelashes for a beard. And you apply it downward. Okay. Oh shit, how you do it? Oh shit. It's my first time. There we go. And you let that dry. You see what I'm getting at, right? Don't worry about the grayness of the glue. It'll dry darker than what it actually is. You gotta make sure that you get it all around, and you gotta fill that shit in. Like for real, on this side, I'm already starting to look like Drake. On this side, I look like a child. You guys are gonna thank me for this in the future. This is so innovative. Okay, so now you start putting them on top of each other so it looks like nobody has to look underneath. Also, make sure when you're driving, you drive with the windows up in the air off. Just to avoid any type of confusion. Make sure the lights are off in the car too. Make sure nobody turns it on to find anything. If they do, you kick them out onto the highway. You're not gonna go up as far as your sideburns go, but you're gonna make it up pretty far, just to make it a little more convincing. And these things are curly and thick, and they're just gonna be like, damn, you got that good hair on your face. Because if your hair looks anything like mine, they're not gonna say that ever. I was blessed with everything else in my family. The good looks. Well, not smart, so I didn't get that. And there we go. You see how thick and full it looks? And it's mad convincing. Like I said, don't worry about the glue. It'll dry and it'll dry dark. So now that you're on your way to looking like Drake, now here's our next tip. So if you're in a relationship and you're very much insecure about your significant other and whether they're looking at other people or they're just not giving you enough attention and you just gotta grab that attention back, this hack is for you. So in this hack, it involves lipstick. And you gotta make sure that the lipstick is cheap because I'm pretty sure females can tell the difference between Fenty Beauty and what's from the dollar store. And you gotta make sure that they know that this was from the dollar store. So in this hack, you're gonna put the lipstick on your hand. Let's see if we can see that. Anything that looks like lips, and make it as thin as possible because she's going to be flaming mad that you let a woman with thin lips kiss all over you, even though this is just a ruse to get a rise out of her. Also with this, you gotta make sure you're committed. You gotta leave the house for about 3 hours at around 6 o'clock, come back at 9, and then this should already be done by the time you get back. So with this, you're going to plant it strategically on your neck. Bam. Okay, now we're going to put a little more on and we're going to plant it somewhere else. You got to make sure that you are so nonchalant when you're confronted about this. So who walks in after cheating with lipstick on their forehead? Nobody. That's how you're gonna know that she's gonna think that you don't give a single flying fuck about her. But she's gonna be so attracted to you in the moment because other women want you. Ta-da. Now's the part where I call my friends and see if they're convinced about my new look. It's very convincing, trust me. Like I said, make sure you're in the right light, make sure they don't get too close either. But I'm about to video call and see how well this is done. Tyler! Tyler!
Hello?
Do you notice anything new?
It's on your face.
I grew a beard. What?
It's not a beard.
This is a beard.
What's on your face?
It's a beard.
Let me turn. Boy, you so ass.
What is that supposed to mean?
Why you on one side and the other?
Well, he's blocked. Anyways, like I said, you have to be seen in a certain light and at a certain time of day, and you gotta make sure people don't get too close. He's just rude and we're not friends anymore. So, pretty much that's all I have. And those are all the hacks that I use on a daily basis to get through life and make sure that I look as good as possible. I started this video off a child, and I'm ending this video looking like it's 4 a.m. in Toronto. I'm ending this video looking like Chris Brown too. I do this to look like Chris Brown, but sometimes it turns out that I look like Drake, and I can't help that. But either way, you know you look good. And that's all I have for you guys today. I hope this comes to some type of use for you all. And go out there and you look good. Alright? And you don't let anybody get too fucking close to you.